Good morning, friends. let us understand about a drug which acts upon cardiovascular system. The name of the drug is Bisoprolol, which is available in the market as Corbis. This medicine is prescribed for number one, hypertension, number two, congestive heart failure, number three, chronic stable angina. So, how does it treats these conditions? What is the mode of action? This bisoprolol is a beta 1 receptor blocker, selective beta 1 receptor blocker. And before we understand the mode of action of this bisoprolol, let us see where are these beta 1 receptors present. These are present in the heart and kidneys. Beta 1 receptors, which are adrenergic receptors, they are present in the heart as well as kidneys. So let us see how these receptors work. Before we understand the function of this beta 1 blocker, let us understand normally what is the action of beta 1 receptors. When these beta 1 receptors are stimulated in the heart, they increase the heart rate. There is positive chronotropic action of the beta 1 receptor when they are stimulated in the heart. So the heart rate increases. Also, there is positive inotropic action of the beta 1 receptor. So that the contractility also increases and the blood pressure is enhanced. This is the normal action of beta 1 receptor when they are stimulated. So, what does the bisoprolol does function is that it blocks the beta 1 activity. It blocks the beta 1 receptor activity. So, the heart rate is reduced due to negative inotropic action. When beta 1 blocker, that is bisoprolol, acts upon these receptors, the heart rate gets reduced due to negative inotropic activity of this blocking action. Also, the contractility is reduced. Contractility is also reduced because the action is negative inotropic action. And so the blood pressure will also be reduced. Heart rate is reduced due to the action of beta 1 blocker. Contractility is also reduced. So the energy demand of the heart is reduced and blood pressure is also reduced. So this is the uh, concept by which hypertension is treated. And number two, in the kidneys. Normally, let us understand first what is the normal mode of action of these beta 1 receptors. In kidneys, the beta 1 receptors are present on the juxtaglomerular cells, which are present on the afferents, And these juxtaglomerular cells, JG cells, produce renin. They secrete renin. and the release of renin starts the renin angiotensin aldosterone system. Release of renin from the Jg cells in the kidneys stimulates the system which is renin angiotensin aldosterone system, and the result of this stimulation is angiotensin 2 is produced. Angiotensin 2 is produced. First, renin converts angiotensinogen from liver to angiotensin 1. Then this angiotensin 1 goes to the lungs, and by angiotensin converting enzyme, angiotensin 1 is converted to angiotensin 2. And this angiotensin 2 then performs these three functions. Number one, this angiotensin 2 stimulates the beta 1 receptors and causes vasoconstriction. It causes vasoconstriction. So peripheral resistance is increased. Number two, this angiotensin 2 causes the secretion of aldosterone. Aldosterone. And also ADH from the pituitary. Aldosterone causes the sodium retention. Aldosterone causes the retention of sodium in the body by reabsorption. And ADH causes the retention of water in the body by water reabsorption. So, in the kidneys, due to the activity of this renin and renin angiotensin aldosterone system, these three situations, these three conditions are produced: vasoconstriction, sodium retention, and water retention. So, what will happen due to these? Vasoconstriction increases the afterload. Vasoconstriction increases the afterload. Now I am talking about this congestive heart failure. How this congestive heart failure is treated by this beta blocker, beta 1 blocker, selective beta 1 blocker. And we are now discussing about normally what happens before we give this medicine. So vasoconstriction increases the afterload, and sodium and water retention increases the preload because volume of the blood is increased. Fluid volume is increased very much. So preload is increased, afterload is increased, which is a worse condition for the congestive heart failure or chronic stable angina, because the required energy is not available to the heart. So now you can understand, when this beta 1 blocker is given, the action of the beta 1 blocker will prevent all these. It will prevent all these. It will inhibit the secretion of renin. This system will not be activated. This will not be activated, and there will be no vasoconstriction. Instead of it, there is vasodilation, because it is a selective beta 1 blocker. So beta 2, naturally they are vasodilators. So indirectly, vasodilatation happens. Also, sodium and water, they are excreted because aldosterone secretion is also reduced and ADH is also reduced. So preload and afterload both are decreased. And when these are decreased, it is helpful for congestive heart failure because peripheral afterload is decreased, there is less peripheral resistance, stress on the heart is decreased. Okay. Due to the decreased afterload, stress on the heart will be reduced. And due to the less preload, work of the heart is reduced. It again reduces the stress of the heart. And this way, the condition of congestive heart failure and similarly, the chronic stable angina, both they get the benefit from this bisoprolol. So this was a brief description. Thank you.